Hey everybody, in this video we are looking at example 8 in section 4 of chapter 1 of Algebra 2. The example we're looking at is solving for a quadratic variable in a formula. So solve each equation for the specified variable, use plus minus when taking square roots. That's very nice of the example to warn you and remind you, because guess what? That's probably not going to happen normally. All right, so here we have A, fancy A, right? That's like a, kind of script looking A. I know nowadays people don't really write scripts, so you go here, down, around, like that. Got it? That's an A, okay? Capital A. A, probably for area, pi diameter squared over 4. Um, I don't remember what that's the area for. Is that like, it's not 4 pi r cubed. Is that surface area of a sphere? 4 pi r cubed. R is the diameter over 2. That would be, no, because, no, 4 pi r, what am I writing cubed? I'm mixing up a volume, 4/3 pi r cubed. 4 pi r squared. D squared and 4 would be gone. Pi d squared. I don't know. It's a fourth of a circle? I mean, a fourth of a sphere. I have no idea what that formula is for. I can't remember right now. Whatever. Anyhow, if I have to solve for D, I'm going to multiply both sides by 4. 4a equals, I don't know why the pen's writing like that, sorry, pi d, which I'm imagining it's diameter squared. I could probably be wrong with that as well. Like it could be totally different. Let me clean that up. That wrote funny. 4a. All right, now I got to get d alone. Let's divide by pi 4a over pi equals d squared. And then we're going to take square root of both sides and put that plus minus in front. So what's that leave us with? D equals, I'm writing D on the left, plus minus. Let's clean this up while we're at it. Let's see. The square root of 4 can come out as 2. I can multiply root pi on top and bottom. It's the same as multiplying pi on top and bottom on the inside. So that will leave me radical a pi over pi, just pi, because the square root of pi squared is pi. So that looks pretty nice to me. I like it. And if you figured out what that formula is for, if you want to leave a comment, let me know. So I'm probably going to forget to look it up after I do part B. And by the time I upload all this, I feel like I'm going to forget. It's going to come out of my brain. So, all right, next one. This one's cute. I'm assuming we're going to solve for T. Yep, to be sneaky. Okay, to solve for T, we could use completing the square, or you can use quadratic formula. I'm going to say the cleaner way to do this is probably going to be using quadratic formula. So r t squared minus s t minus k is equal to 0. Got to get it equal to 0 first. However, when I did do this ahead of time, because a lot of times I sit down whenever I have some time and I try to work out the examples before I record them so I don't like fumble and stumble over my words. When I did this one, not all of them, but certain problems, some of these I could probably do in my sleep, right? Obviously, but I've been doing math as a teacher for 20 years, right? But I did do this one for some reason when I did it earlier by completing the square. And now that I'm looking at it and thinking about it, I don't know why I did that. Probably because I skipped around and I went from a completing the square example. I probably did the one with the 9, 12, and 9, right? That was probably example 4. I think I did that one and came right to this one because I was like, oh, this one might be messy. And I did it with completing the square, which was so unnecessary because now that I'm working them all through one after another, it makes more sense to do quadratic formulas. So yeah, let's go ahead with that. T, if you want to do it both ways though, feeling crafty and creative, go right ahead. Equals Negative b, well, the negative b becomes s plus minus the square root of b squared, which will be s squared, because negative s times negative s is s squared, minus 4ac. Okay, k is negative, so that makes this plus. Do you see what happened right there? If not, please rewind and do it again. All over 2a, which is 2r. S squared plus 4rk, I cannot combine. I can't simplify this. Guess what that means? We are done. I'm pretty sure that's it. And then they told us r can't equal 0. Do you see why they told us that? Because r is right here. So r can't equal 0. Otherwise, we can't really do the problem. Comprende? That's the end of that one. All right. So yeah, if you know what that first formula is for, if it's for something special, please leave me a comment. Let me know. Thumbs up if you are smart as a fox and you got these all by yourself. You didn't even need my help. Beautiful. Check the playlist for more of whatever it is you might be looking for. And thumbs up, thumbs down, yada yada. That's it for now. Adios.